Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, opening your bank account, and discovering that it grew while you were sleeping. No, it's not magic. It's exactly what wealthy people do every day. But the secret isn't about working harder. It's about something almost no one talks about, and today, you're going to find out. Chapter 1: Awakening to Financial Truth. Most people believe the only way to make money is by trading time for work. This view is so common it almost seems like a law of life. But in reality, it's only part of the game. And those who stay trapped in this mindset rarely achieve true financial freedom. The wealthy, on the other hand, learned early on that there's a different path. They don't rely solely on physical effort or endless hours of work. They build systems that keep working even when they're not around. That's the first fundamental difference between those who merely survive and those who thrive. While many spend years chasing promotions or a salary increase, those who master the art of multiplying money focus their energy on creating assets. And this is where the most powerful idea comes in. Money can work in your place, day and night, without rest. Imagine every dollar you invest turning into a tiny invisible worker. While you sleep, it's out there, producing more and bringing results back to you. This is the mindset that separates the wealthy from the majority. They don't just spend money, they put it to work. This is the start of the journey we'll explore together. Throughout this audiobook, you'll discover the secrets, strategies, and practices that turn money into a silent ally, capable of generating wealth while you rest. Chapter 2: The difference between working for money and making money work for you. From a young age, we're taught that to achieve something in life, you need to study, get a good job, and work hard. This formula works to a certain extent, but it has a clear limit: time. You can only sell a limited number of hours in a day, and when your energy runs out, so does your income. The wealthy understand that relying solely on their own effort is like running on a treadmill. You can push as hard as you want, but you'll never get anywhere. That's why they create strategies to multiply their money without depending on their physical presence. This is the essential difference. Most people work for money, while the wealthy make money work for them. It's a reversal of logic. While some exhaust themselves to earn, others rest while their capital moves in markets, real estate, businesses, and investments. The concept might seem distant, but it's not. Anyone can start applying this mindset, even with little money. The secret is to stop trading time for income and start thinking about creating assets that produce continuous results. When this shift happens, everything changes. You begin to see work not as the end goal but as a means to build something bigger. And little by little, you realize there is a way to make money while you sleep. Chapter 3: The Invisible Power of Assets. To understand how the wealthy make money while they sleep, it's essential to grasp what assets are. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, month after month, without requiring your constant presence. They are the foundation of building wealth. While most people spend a large portion of their income on liabilities, like financed cars, expensive clothes, or credit card debt, the wealthy direct their resources toward assets. They know that each asset is like a seed planted, capable of yielding continuous fruit in the future. Rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, investment funds, and even digital businesses are clear examples of assets. These are structures that function even when the owner isn't watching, delivering consistent results over time. This is the crucial difference. While some accumulate debts that drain their pockets, others accumulate assets that strengthen their financial independence. The secret lies in rethinking every consumption choice and turning it into a strategic decision. The invisible power of assets is exactly this. They work silently. They don't complain, take vacations, or demand raises. They just keep producing wealth, day after day, night after night, like true financial machines. Chapter 4: The Power of Compound Interest. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And for good reason. It's one of the most powerful secrets the wealthy use to multiply their wealth almost automatically, even while they rest. The concept is simple. You invest a sum, it earns interest, and in the next period, you earn interest not only on the initial amount but also on the accumulated interest. It's like a snowball that grows with every roll. For example, imagine investing a modest amount every month. At first, the results seem small. But over the years, the growth becomes exponential. The money starts multiplying at an increasingly faster rate. The wealthy capitalize on this effect because they understand that time is an investor's greatest ally. The earlier you start, the greater the impact of compound growth. That's why they plant early to reap much more in the future. This silent mechanism is one of the key drivers of wealth creation, even during sleep. While you dream, your money keeps growing, following a mathematical law that never fails. It's proof that financial intelligence outweighs hard work. Chapter 5: Passive Income, the flow that never sleeps. If there's one concept that sums up the idea of making money while you sleep, it's passive income. Unlike active income, which depends on your direct work, passive income keeps flowing even when you're not present. Imagine having multiple faucets open, all pouring a steady stream into a large reservoir. Each faucet represents a source of passive income: rental properties, stock dividends, book royalties, or even revenue from a digital business. The wealthy don't rely on just one of these sources, they build several. They know that the more diversified their income streams, the more financial stability they'll have, even in times of crisis. It's like having deep roots supporting a tree. The great advantage is that, once established, passive income requires less and less effort. Of course, in the beginning, it demands time, knowledge, and discipline. But once set up, it becomes an almost automatic machine. This is why the wealthy sleep soundly. While they rest, their income sources keep working tirelessly. It's this invisible flow that maintains their freedom and grows their wealth. Chapter 6: The Value of Time in Building Wealth. Time is the most democratic resource in the world. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference lies in how each person uses that time to build or waste opportunities. While many spend hours just working to pay bills, the wealthy dedicate part of their time to planning, learning, and investing. They know that every financial decision made today can yield results for decades. This mindset turns time into a powerful ally. Instead of being consumed by daily effort, it becomes a multiplier of results, thanks to assets and passive income that grow over the years. Those who ignore the value of time always end up playing catch-up. But those who understand its importance start early, build step by step, and reap the rewards later. That's why the greatest gift you can give yourself isn't just money, but the intelligent use of time. It's the invisible ingredient that turns small investments into great fortunes. Chapter 7: Abundance Mindset versus Scarcity Mindset. The way we think about money determines how we use it. Those with a scarcity mindset see money as limited, hard to earn, and something that could run out at any moment. In contrast, the abundance mindset, embraced by the wealthy, views money as a resource that can be multiplied. They believe there will always be opportunities to create, invest, and grow. This perspective opens doors that remain closed to those who think small. While a scarcity mindset leads people to spend impulsively or take on debt out of fear of missing out, an abundance mindset focuses on building, planning, and long-term vision. It's the difference between consuming today or reaping rewards tomorrow. The wealthy don't see money just as a means of consumption, but as a tool for freedom. They know every dollar can be a brick in the foundation of financial independence, which is why they treat their finances with strategy and purpose. Changing your mindset is the first step to transforming your reality. When you start believing you can create wealth, you begin making smarter decisions, attracting opportunities, and walking the same path as those who've already learned to prosper. Chapter 8: The Role of Financial Education. If there's a dividing line between those who achieve financial freedom and those who remain trapped in debt, it's financial education. Without this knowledge, money slips through your fingers like sand. The wealthy prioritize financial education. They study investments, analyze opportunities, and understand how market mechanisms work. It's not about luck, it's about constant preparation. On the other hand, a lack of knowledge leads many to make serious mistakes, like spending more than they earn, accumulating expensive debt, or falling for financial traps that seem like easy solutions. Ignorance in this area comes at a high cost. When you learn the basics, like distinguishing assets from liabilities, leveraging compound interest, and building passive income, You start seeing opportunities that were previously invisible. Knowledge opens your eyes to paths that once seemed impossible. Financial education is freedom. It transforms fear into confidence and uncertainty into strategy. The sooner you dive into this learning, the faster you can make your money work for you. Chapter 9: Diversification. Never put all your eggs in one basket. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make when investing is betting everything on a single income source or investment type. This is a risky strategy that can wipe out years of effort in one stroke of bad luck. The wealthy know that diversification is a powerful shield. They spread their investments across different assets, real estate, stocks, businesses, funds, and even international opportunities. This reduces risks and increases the chances of returns. The logic is simple. If one income source takes a hit, the others keep supporting the portfolio. This allows them to weather crises and unexpected events without jeopardizing their entire financial structure. Diversifying doesn't mean throwing money anywhere. It means choosing wisely where to plant. It's like having a garden with different types of fruit. If one crop fails, the others still provide. This strategy ensures peace of mind and stability. After all, those with multiple income sources can sleep soundly, knowing money will keep flowing from different directions. Chapter 10: Discipline. The key to financial freedom. Behind every strategy, there's one element that separates those who achieve results from those who only dream: discipline. Without it, even the best financial plan crumbles over time. The wealthy understand that you don't need to take giant steps every day. Just stay consistent. Investing a portion of your income, avoiding unnecessary debt, and controlling spending are simple but powerful habits. Many believe that getting rich depends on a stroke of luck or a miraculous idea. In reality, true wealth is built with patience, focus, and daily discipline. It's the sum of small, smart choices made repeatedly. Discipline also protects against the temptations of instant gratification. It reminds you that every impulsive purchase can delay your dream of financial freedom. That's why the wealthy learn to say no in the present to achieve a much bigger yes in the future. This mindset ensures lasting results. Because in the end, it's not how much money you earn, but how much you manage, invest, and multiply over time that defines your independence. Chapter 11: The True Secret of the Wealthy. After everything we've covered, it's clear that the secret of the wealthy isn't in magic formulas or hidden shortcuts. It lies in their way of thinking, their daily choices, and the discipline to apply proven financial principles. While many chase instant wealth, the wealthy understand that building a fortune is a marathon, not a sprint. They combine patience, long-term vision, and strategic intelligence to achieve lasting results. The true secret is simple: they've learned to make money work for them. Whether through assets, passive income, diversification, or compound interest, they use tools that anyone can learn to use. The difference is that while most people settle for merely surviving, the wealthy choose to grow. They've cultivated knowledge, embraced discipline, and believed it was possible to turn small actions into big results. And here's the final message: you can walk this path too. No matter where you're starting from, what matters is that you start. The secret lies in taking the first step today, because every smart decision brings you closer to a future where your money works for you, even while you sleep. We've reached the end of this journey, but your path to financial freedom is just beginning. The knowledge you've heard here is worthless if it stays idle. It needs to be put into practice, step by step, every day. Remember, the wealthy didn't wait for the perfect moment. They started with what they had and built the future they wanted. Now it's your turn. Reflect, make smarter choices, invest in your learning, and take the first step today. Because the true secret isn't just about making money while you sleep, it's about waking up every day knowing you're in control of your financial life. If this audiobook resonated with you, share it with someone else who needs to discover this secret. And never forget, your freedom is closer than you think.